Hi everybody, my name is Crystal Fetzner, and I wanted to do a video to welcome you all to this group. I am so excited that you are here, that you are wanting to learn what coaching is about, and I think you're going to learn so much this week, and I'm really excited about it. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a minute and just kind of go over some tips for you so that you can see kind of what it means to be a Beachbody coach and what you should know before you decide, yes, this is it and I am ready. So I've got 7 tips for you. First of all, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just not. It takes time to build this business. It takes time to grow a business from the ground up. But this is not a pyramid scheme. It's not. This is a relationship building business. You are building relationships. You are having people put their trust in you, and that takes time. You know, we're not selling mascara here. We're not selling purses here. People are trusting us with their health, and in order for that to happen, you have to build a relationship, and they have to trust you first. So that takes time, but that does not mean that you are not going to make money initially with this. Because I can tell you honestly, I have never been in the negative with what I have put forth into this business and what I have gotten out. I have always gotten more out of this business than I have put in. And that's pretty amazing if you think about it, from starting your own business to never being negative. So I have new coaches that come in that are making $100 to $300 a month. I mean, how neat is that? What would you do with an extra $300 a month? What would you do with an extra $500 a month? I mean, that's pretty awesome. Like, how could that change your life? So you can make money in your first month because you're building relationships. You're talking to people. You're sharing with people what you're doing. And you are building your business. So the more you put into this, the more you will get out. That's just the simple fact of the matter and just the way it is. So number 2 thing that I want you to remember is you have to treat this like a business. This is a business. So a lot of people get started with this and they put out a blast on Facebook and they say, I'm a Beachbody coach, and no one responds to them. And they come to me and they say, why didn't anyone respond to me? And I say, people are not sitting at home waiting for you to become a Beachbody coach. They're just not. So it's not just going to fall in your lap. You do have to own this. You do have to understand that this is going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's just like your fitness. So one workout, one healthy meal is not going to change everything for you. But it's the sum of the little things done consistently every single day that we will teach you how to do that compile. And then in a month or 2, you will really see it start to pay off. And that's such a neat thing when that starts to happen. It's so cool. When it actually starts, you've been doing these little things every single day, and then they just start to pay off. And they really are little things. They're so easy and so small. So number 3 thing that I want you to know is that we lead by example. We lead with ourselves first in this company. So Beachbody has 3 vital behaviors that we live by, and the number one, first and foremost, is be a product of the product. So I compare it to you wouldn't buy an Android phone from somebody that has an Apple phone. You just wouldn't trust them. So share what you're doing. Share this amazing lifestyle that we're living. Share that you are working out, that you're drinking these neat shakes that you just learned about and they make you feel so good, and share how it's changing your life. You know, we show people that we have these products, and these products work. I mean, really they do. There's no denying it. And it's simply a matter of like, hey, I've got this for you, and if you follow this, and if you do this, and if you work with me as your coach, I will help you. And you will get results, and we will teach you how to work with people as their coach. And you don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You just have to be in the relationship building business, which is really what we're in. So the second vital behavior that Beachbody has is making connections, which again is what I just said. You're building relationships with people. You're putting people first. all of these conferences that I go to, all of these webinars I get on, everyone, they constantly say, how can we help more people? How can we try and end this epidemic of obesity in our country, in our world that we have? Because it really, truly is an epidemic. It's so, so sad to see. And we're really just putting our hearts out on the line and saying, I can help you with this. I can show you that life can be better and that this can be a better way for you. The third vital behavior that Beachbody has is that we work on ourselves. So we work on our mental state. We work on our mental capacity as well. So how neat is that? I mean, we don't just work on our outsides, but we work on our insides to be a better mom, to be a better wife, to be just a better person. And they give you books and DVDs and webinars and podcasts and all this really cool stuff to help you be the best person that you possibly can be. And I think that's so neat. That's part of our daily routine. So the fourth tip that I want to remind you of and give you is that you are independent. How neat is that? This is your business. This is your thing. Like, that's just so cool. And yes, I don't want you to freak out. Yes, you are part of Beachbody. You are part of this totally awesome community. And you have an upline in me or whomever invited you to this group. But this is still yours. You can set your own business hours. You can decide, hey, I'm going to go on vacation this week with my family. I went on vacation for 6 weeks this summer with my family. Normal people don't do that. Old people and like really extremely wealthy people do that. I'm neither. And we just said, hey, we're going to go on vacation. I went on a field trip this morning with my daughter because I could. And when I first started this business, I was working full-time. My husband was working full-time, and we would fight. We'd fight constantly when one of the kids would get sick. And it would, no, I took time off last time. It's your turn to take time off. And we don't have those fights anymore. So just our general house life is better. And I mean, we still compromise on some things, don't get me wrong, but that's not one of the things that we compromise on. So you are not an employee of Beachbody. You are independent from them. So you will be connected with this community. You will be connected with this team, but you are still independent as well. The fifth tip I want to give you is to be you. What does that mean? That means don't lose who you are, because so many people will sign up as a coach or with any sort of business, any sort of network marketing or whatever they've decided to do. And suddenly that's all you see all over their social media. That's all you see about them. And they stop being who they were before they signed up with this. I'm not going to say that I didn't do it. My profile picture has been a stock photo before of a program. My cover photo on my Facebook page has been a stock photo of a program before, but that's not me. And that's not how it should be, because when people sign up with you as a Beachbody coach, they're not signing up with you because of Tony Horton. They're signing up with you because of you. They're signing up because they like you. So share you. Share that, this lifestyle and what it is that you're doing. Don't ever lose who you are. You're still a mom. You're still a wife. You're still a sister. You're still you. So we're not trying to make cookie cutter coaches here. Be authentic, be unique, and be who you are. So the sixth one is that you have to have a why. You have to have a deep down burning, why are you doing this? So everyone comes in and they want to help people. I mean, you wouldn't sign up to be a Beachbody coach if you didn't want to help people. But you need to have a deeper burning why. And you got to dig deep in there and find that. Maybe you want stability for your family. Maybe you want to bring your spouse home from work. Maybe you just want to have a little something for you. Maybe you just want to have your little thing that's who you are and get some of that identity back that maybe you've lost somewhere along the way. Maybe you want to take some of the pressure off your spouse or pay off some debt or loans. Maybe you just want to be healthy and be part of this really, really neat lifestyle and this really, really neat community that we have. Whatever it is, you need to find it, because that is what is going to fuel you. That is what is going to keep pushing you. It's just like your workouts. It's just like your nutrition. You need to find that thing, that reason of why you are going to shut the pantry on those potato chips and those Oreos. It's the same thing with this business. You need to know why you're really doing it. So the seventh and last thing that I want to remind you of is for you to realize that this is going to take time. This is going to take time. You're building relationships, you're building trust, you're building a business, you're learning how to do all of those things. And I tell my new coaches, give it 3 months. Give it 3 months, because this takes time. And you will find truly this is the most rewarding thing that I have ever done in my life. Yes, I am so happy that I am a mom and you can see my kids on my wall behind me, but this is just so rewarding. I am helping people get their lives back, and I am empowering people and women to be home and have something for themselves. And they're getting their bodies back maybe after they have those babies. And I get text messages and phone calls and emails probably every other day that say, I could not have done this without you. And that is just really one of the most amazing things in the entire world. And people will start saying that to you too. But this will take time, but it will be so worth it and so rewarding. And you will be so happy that you didn't give up and that you gave this a shot, that you gave this a try. And that's really all that we are asking over the next week, is just give it a shot. If you give it a shot and it's not for you, that's okay. Because I truly believe in my heart that this is the most amazing opportunity, but it's not for everyone. But really, think about it, and what if this is? What if this is that thing for you? What if this is that amazing opportunity? And wouldn't you just kick yourself if you had this incredible, incredible opportunity and it changed your life and you didn't try? So even if at the very least, this is what I said to myself when I first started this, you know what, at the very least, I'm going to be in the most amazing shape of my life because this is my job and this is what I have to do. Sorry, I've got to go work out. This is part of my job. And even if at the very least you are in incredible shape, that's not terrible, is it? So think about these 7 things as we go through the next week. Think about if this is for you. Do you have a why? Do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to set your own hours? You know, are you ready to share yourself? Are you ready to put yourself out there? And if you have any questions, please comment below in the link in the group. And otherwise, I will see you in the group. Thank you so much for watching and welcome.